It's my birthday. And I've just been reflecting probably the past week, but more so the past 24 hours, and just thinking through the past year and things that God has been teaching me and just how incredible God is. We say it all the time, God is so good, but even that is an understatement of his majestic power and greatness and overwhelming love. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Letitia Iona. I am a faith-based woman's life coach, and I teach women how to thrive, not just survive in the midst of life's challenges. So today I wanted to come on and commemorate this special day. It's my birthday. And I've just been reflecting probably the past week, but more so the past 24 hours, and just thinking through the past year and things that God has been teaching me and just how incredible God is. We say it all the time, God is so good, but even that is an understatement of his majestic power and greatness and overwhelming love. As you know, it's December 2025, and we're almost done with this year. And if you've been following with my channel, you know that the past 9 months have been incredible, to say the least. And so I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about some of the things that God has been teaching me. So today I am celebrating 51 years of life. And 50 was like really hard thinking that I was turning 50, but 51, good golly, Miss Molly. But I wanted to come on here and be honest for a moment. So this month marks 9 months that I left my marriage. And as my birthday was approaching, first of all, I was so busy at work, I couldn't really even think about it. But within the past 24, 48 hours, I found myself unexpectedly emotional. I shed a few tears yesterday, and not because I regret my decision of leaving my marriage and having to go through a divorce, but because healing has layers. I think in one of my last videos, I talked about grieving and how it doesn't really ever go away. You just learn how to move forward in life and keep going. And so for me, these past 9 months, there have been milestones, and I often refer to them as firsts. You know, the first time celebrating Thanksgiving outside of my difficult marriage, the first fall break, and now my first birthday. And, last year was over the top birthday celebration. And to just have that entire situation turned into what it is today is just mind boggling. But milestones remind me of just how much I've been through. But isn't it amazing how God always shows up right when we need Him? The church always says, He may not come when you want Him, but He's always right on time. Just when my heart was feeling super tender and I was playing around with my daughter, but then hugged her and just started to cry, my mommy showed up and she surprised me for my birthday. She showed up last night. I had no idea. She had been talking about coming, but she hadn't decided when, and apparently she had, and I was the only one who didn't know. And my daughter kept it a secret, my sisters kept it a secret, and it was just the best surprise ever. I was overjoyed. And you can see a short video that was recorded on my TikTok of how like overwhelmed I was when I saw her. I mean, I bawled because it wasn't just a visit. I think in that moment, God was saying, I see you, Letitia. I'm holding you and you're not alone. And some of that I really wanted my mom to come over the past 9 months. I really wanted her to come and see about me and my daughter after we went through this horrific exodus. But I can say that this was God's perfect timing. Wasn't my timing, maybe not my mom's timing, but it was God's perfect timing. See, Christ cares so deeply about our hearts. He cares about our healing. And he cares about those moments that feel so fragile, even when we may feel strong. God has carried me through this season, and he's also carried my sweet baby girl. And today I'm standing in gratitude, thankfulness, humility, and not for a perfect life, but for a very faithful and good God. At 51, I'm learning that strength doesn't mean you don't cry, you don't feel things, you don't show that vulnerable and transparent side of you. It means you trust God enough to cry, but you keep going. Oh, there's so much joy when you keep going, even when you're feeling deeply. So today, I celebrate life. I celebrate freedom. Celebrate healing that continues to go on. And I celebrate a God who never misses a moment to let me know how much I matter to him. If you're walking through a hard season, please hear me when I say this. God knows exactly what you need, and he will meet you right where you are. Happy birthday to me. And I thank the Lord for carrying me and my daughter. Merry Christmas.